What if the food on your plate was considered dangerous, offensive, or even illegal in another country? Some nations ban food for public safety, others just because it's too weird. Today, we're counting down 10 dishes that are perfectly normal in one place and totally illegal in another. How many would you actually dare to eat? Let's take a trip around the world and uncover the foods that governments said nope to, but locals still swear by. 10 Kinder Surprise eggs banned in the USA. They're colorful, they're chocolatey, and they come with a toy inside. So why are Kinder Surprise eggs banned in the United States? It's not the chocolate that's the issue, it's that plastic capsule inside. A 1938 US law bans embedding non-food objects inside edible products. The fear? A choking hazard for small children. Even though millions of kids in Europe eat them without issues, US Customs still sees thousands. Illegal in the EU. This dish is like playing Russian roulette with your dinner. Fugu, or pufferfish, is a delicacy in Japan, but one wrong cut and you could be dead in hours. The fish contains a poison called tetrodotoxin, 1,200 times more toxic than cyanide. There's no antidote. That's why only certified chefs, trained for years, are allowed to prepare it in Japan. But in the European Union, too risky. It's banned entirely. For some, that's a smart public safety move. For others, it's an extreme overreaction to a dish that's part of a centuries-old tradition. 8 Raw milk, banned in parts of the US and Canada. Raw milk comes straight from the cow, unpasteurized, untreated. Fans say it's packed with natural enzymes and gut-friendly bacteria, but critics call it a bacterial ticking time bomb. In the US and Canada, raw milk is banned or restricted in many places. Why? Because it can carry harmful pathogens like Listeria, E. coli, and Salmonella. Still, raw milk has become a rebel movement. Some farmers sell it secretly or label it as pet food to dodge regulation. Haggis, illegal in the USA. Haggis is Scotland's national dish, made with sheep heart, liver, and lung, all minced with oats, onion, and spices, then stuffed into a sheep's stomach and boiled. Sound intense? Maybe. But for Scots, it's tradition. In the US, however, sheep lung is banned from all human food. Since 1971, this one ingredient has kept authentic haggis off American plates. Sure, you can get Americanized haggis without the lung, but purists say it's just not the same. 6. Casu marzu, banned in EU, USA. Imagine this, a block of cheese, full of living, wiggling maggots. Welcome to Sardinia's most infamous cheese, casu marzu. The larvae eat the cheese, breaking it down into a soft, spreadable texture. Some people eat it with the maggots still wriggling. Others stir them out. Health authorities? They call it dangerous. The maggots can survive stomach acid and cause intestinal infections. It's officially banned in the EU and the US, but locals still produce it underground. If you want to try it, you better know a guy. 5 Horse meat, banned in some US states. To many cultures, horse meat is just another protein. In Kazakhstan, it's a staple. In France, it's a delicacy. But in the US, it's taboo. Several states ban the sale or consumption of horse meat, and slaughterhouses for horses are practically non-existent due to federal defunding. Why? Emotional reasons. Horses are seen as companions, majestic, intelligent animals. But for others around the world, that doesn't change the fact it's a lean, healthy meat option. 4 Sanakji, live octopus, banned or controversial globally. In South Korea, Sanakji is a bold dish. Served so fresh, it's still moving. It's baby octopus, chopped up and served immediately. The pieces still wriggle on the plate. Diners dip the tentacles in sesame oil and quickly chew them, very carefully. If the suction cups stick to your throat, it can cause choking. Animal rights groups have condemned it as cruel, and several countries have discussed banning it outright. But for others, it's a daring delicacy. 3 Thai ortolan was banned in France but eaten secretly. This tiny bird, once a French delicacy, is now the center of ethical outrage. Ortolan is captured, fattened in darkness, drowned in brandy, roasted whole, and eaten in one bite, bones, organs, and all. Traditionally, diners cover their heads with a napkin. Some say to trap the aroma. Others say to hide the shame from God. France banned ortolan hunting in 1999. but for years authorities turned a blind eye. It's illegal now, but in secret high society dinners, it still happens. Shark fin soup. Banned in many Western countries, shark fin soup is a symbol of status in Chinese banquets, often served at weddings or celebrations. But behind the glamour lies a brutal practice. Fins are sliced off live sharks, and the bodies are thrown back into the ocean, unable to swim. Over 70 million sharks die this way each year. That's why the US, Canada, the UK, and dozens of other countries have banned shark fin imports or sales. In many places, serving it could get you fined, or even jailed. Foie gras, banned in California and NYC. Foie gras is the epitome of French fine dining, luxurious, buttery, and rich. But making it involves force-feeding ducks or geese until their livers grow 10 times their normal size. Critics call it inhumane. That's why California and New York City have banned its sale, and many restaurants refuse to serve it. But in France, it's more than just food, it's heritage. The French government protects foie gras as part of its national culture. So is it cruelty or cuisine? So, would you eat any of these? From maggot-infested cheese to octopus still moving on your plate, are these culinary crimes or just misunderstood culture? Food tells stories of people, of survival, of celebration. And sometimes, it tells us what a country is willing or not willing to accept. Let us know in the comments which of these would you try and which ones cross the line. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more wild, weird, and wonderful facts from around the world.